What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my tattoo tour, which I have actually filmed before in the past, but I took the video down because it was in the very early beginning of my videos and I was just so awkward. Like it was so cringeworthy that like it wasn't even funny cringeworthy, it was just bad, and the quality of the video was bad, so you couldn't really see my tattoos. I didn't do any cutaways or anything like that, so it wasn't really like there was no point to the video, honestly. So for today's video, I want to redo my tattoo tour, also because I've gotten a few tattoos since that other video was made a few years ago, and it's basically just going to be me showing you all of my tattoos, why I got them, talking about like the pain level and stuff. I will give this disclaimer that I have a very high pain tolerance. Like it frustrates Caleb so much because things just, I don't know, I have a really high pain tolerance. So some things that don't hurt for me might hurt more for you or vice versa, so just keep that in mind. Let's get into my tattoo tour. So the first tattoo that I ever got was on my 18th birthday. My parents took my twin brother and I to go get tattoos. My parents are super, like my whole family's really tatted up. My dad has like a full back piece. My mom has a half sleeve. Like we have a lot of tattoos. So my parents took my twin brother and I to get them on our 18th birthday, and it is right here. I really don't think I'll be able to, that's not gonna work. But it is a Grateful Dead Still Your Face, and if you don't know who the Grateful Dead are, they're a band, and the Still Your Face is the skull, which is one of their symbols, and then mine has a rose in the middle, and it says Forever Grateful. So I got this tattoo from my parents because my mom has a rose tattoo and my dad has a Still Your Face tattoo, and also the only reason that I really know who the Grateful Dead are, or that I ever listened to the Grateful Dead, is because of my parents. They're total Deadheads, and my music taste I definitely got from them. So I feel like that tattoo, I really wanted my first tattoo to mean something. I think it's probably one of my favorite tattoos that I have. I love it so much. It was so well done. I think it's so pretty and it means so much to me. The second tattoo that I got is on my foot, and it is song lyrics. You're going to see a bit of a pattern with the song lyrics that I have on my body. It is a Beatles song. It is Strawberry Fields Forever, and it says, "Living is easy with eyes closed." I wanted to get the whole quote, "Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see," but that's a lot to put on a foot, and I really wanted it on my foot. So I put just "Living is easy with eyes closed" because even though I think the misunderstanding all you see is the most important part of the lyric, it meant a lot to me to have the "living is easy with eyes closed" part on me. And when people are like, "Well, why'd you only get that part?" I'm like, well, this tattoo wasn't for you. So it means a lot to me. That's probably my favorite song in the entire world. I love it so much, and I think the tattoo looks really good. And I guess that's all I have to say about it. The next tattoo that I got, see, this is where I'm gonna get confused because I got so many tattoos from the years of like 18 to 20 that they all just jumbled together. Like every 2 months I was getting a new tattoo. It was kind of a problem, to be honest. I want to say it was my wrist, so it's kind of hard to see the way that my arm is, but it says Dreamer, and the D is a Dreamcatcher. I'm gonna be honest, I hate this tattoo. I wish I could get rid of it. I don't like it at all. This is such a very like 18-year-old girl went on Pinterest and saw it and thought it was cute and got it. I don't like hate it to the point where I would pay the money to get it taken off, but I do plan to sleeve this arm anyway, and I've talked to my tattoo artist and he says we can totally just kind of mesh this in with my sleeve and it won't be as obvious for people, because I don't know, I just think it's kind of lame. I think it's cute and I like it, and I think that it would look pretty on someone. I just think that it's a little too cliche for me, and I wish that I was smarter when I was 18. And then the next tattoo that I got, I want to say it is this one. I have this big tree on my back and it has a yin yang in the middle, and this tattoo actually has more meaning because everyone in my family, my mom, my dad, and my 3 siblings all have a yin yang tattoo, which is pretty cool that we all like decided on something that we would all get tattooed on our bodies. And my mom actually has a tattoo very similar to mine. She got a yin yang and decided she didn't like it on its own, so she built a tree around it and then put our names in the branches and then her and my dad's names in the roots, which is really cool. And I always really loved that, so I was like, would you be okay if I got a tree like that too? So mine looks way different. Like the tree is just a different style and it's in a different place, but I like it because my mom and I both have it and we all have the yin yang tattoos, which is super cool. Then the next one that I got, I think it's the one on my ankle, which I will probably do a cutaway for this one too. But it is a sun and a moon. I love this tattoo so much. The only thing I don't like about it is that I wish that I put it in a different location because it's so pretty and I forget that I have it. So I would have put it on my arm, I think, if I had put it anywhere else, like on a forearm or something, because it's one that I'd really love to be able to look at all the time. But I think it's so pretty. I love it so much. That was a design that I found online and fell in love with, and I don't regret it at all. I think it's like beautiful, and I wish that I remembered that I had it because I really like that one. And also on my ankle, didn't hurt. It just didn't, I don't remember any of them really hurting, but my ankle definitely wasn't bad. Like a lot of my locations, they're not super bony areas, at least not yet. So that one didn't hurt that bad either. Then maybe my next one was my lion, maybe. So I have a lion on my forearm. Literally everybody asks me if I'm a Leo, and I'm not. I honestly just love lions. I think they're super badass. I think they're really cool animals. And I always wanted to get like a big animal tattoo like this, so I love my lion. And then I think the next tattoo I got after that is this one. It says from womb to tomb, which is kind of funny, just like if I just got that. But my twin brother and I have these matching tattoos. He has the exact same location, exact same script, exact same size. So we both have this from womb to tomb. Obviously we're twins. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it. I feel like it's self-explanatory. Like, from womb to tomb forever, we're twins, we're best friends. He's awesome, I love him. So we got that tattoo together. And then, oh, actually I think I got this one before any of those, but that doesn't really matter. I have another Beatles lyric on here. It says, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. And that is from the song The End. And I love that song and I love that lyric. I just think it's so pretty, and I always wanted a quote on my side like that. And then what did I get next? Maybe the one on my arm, which I will show you in the cutaway, but it is, I think there's 3 roses and then there's a little pocket watch, and it is on the time 11:11. And if you know me, you know that I am always attracted to 11:11. Caleb and I always see 11:11 on the clock. Always see 11:11 at least once a day. I always make wishes on 11:11. I take it very seriously. So I really like this tattoo. I don't love it itself just on its own, but I plan on sleeving this whole arm like I said earlier, so that one's not just gonna be there on its own forever. It just is expensive to sleeve your arm. So yeah, that one's just kind of living right there. The next tattoo that I got, I think it was on the back of my foot, back of my leg, I guess, right here. And it is the John Lennon scripture that he drew of himself, and he used to use it in his signatures. My mom and I actually both got this, so that is my mom and my matching tattoo. We got them together. If I was ever going to put a famous person on me, I knew it was going to be him. So I thought that little drawing scripture would be super cool to put on me, and the back of my ankle, I always wanted a little tattoo back there. So that was cool. And I also like that it goes with the Strawberry Fields Forever lyrics on my right foot. So I always like that. Then I also have a quote going down the back of my spine. That's from Les Mis, and it says, even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. And I got that during a time where I was just going through a lot of stuff. Caleb and I were not together at this point in time, and we were both just kind of figuring things out. We were both going through a lot, and that tattoo, I needed to get a tattoo. I knew I had to get a tattoo in that time in my life to remind myself forever that, like, I made it through that, so I can make it through anything, because that was the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. And that tattoo, I feel like, was just perfect. I love Les Mis. Les Mis is something that's really important in my family. Well, with my mom and my sisters, they both really love Les Mis. I kind of came in late to it. Like, my sister and my mom used to go when my sister was little, and then I got into it and I fell in love with it too. So yeah, it's funny, I found the quote online and I didn't realize that it was from Les Mis at the time, and then I got it tattooed on me and I found out later that it was from Les Mis, and I was like, wow, what are the chances, you know? So I thought that was really cool, and that quote just means a lot to me, and I've always wanted a like cursive, almost illegible quote down my spine. I think they're so pretty, so I really love that. And then the next one I got is this one, which is says TKCKKT. It's the letters of everyone in my immediate family's names. So my dad's name is Todd, my mom's name is Kelly, brother's name is Chris, sister's name is Kiki, me, Kayla, and then my twin brother Tanner. And we also, actually I don't know if Tanner has it on him yet, but everybody either has TKCKKT on them or they have Todd, Kelly, Chris, Kiki, Kayla, Tanner on them somewhere. So I think that that's really cool. Most of them have it near their yin yang. I guess I do too. So it's just cool that we're that tight-knit of a family, that we all have those kinds of tattoos together, and that TKCKKT, it's just like a thing that we've always done. Like, it's the username for all of our stuff and whatever. So I knew I always wanted to get that tattooed on me. And I also always knew that I wanted a little like quote or word or something under my boob on my ribcage. Then my next tattoo that I got, which this is my favorite tattoo of all my tattoos. So I know that a lot of people, they don't find it easy to pick their favorite tattoo, but I do. It is this one. It is my Ahimsa. It is Sanskrit for the word Ahimsa, and it means compassion and nonviolence towards all living things. I got this when I really got into veganism, and I just really knew that like this was something I was going to do forever. This was my lifestyle. This is just the way that I was going to live. And I don't know, I love this tattoo so much. For some reason it has stayed so much blacker and darker than any of my other tattoos, and I feel like that's just symbolism that this is like the most important thing in my life. Not the most important thing, but it's a really, really big part of my life, and it's something I'm super passionate about. And I feel like even my skin was just like, oh yeah, we want her to stick out, you know? But I think it looks so cool. I love the location. I always wanted a tattoo either here and here, which I still might put one in here, but I just love it so, so, so much. And yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite tattoo. The last tattoo that I've gotten, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I have 14 tattoos in total, I think. So the last, most recent one that I got is this one, and it is a fern. I actually filmed the day that Caleb and I went to get these in a vlog, so I can tag that down below. But it's a fern. It is the symbol of the restaurant, the Red Fern in Rochester, which is where Caleb proposed to me. That restaurant's super special to us. We went there on our 1-year anniversary. We go there all the time now that we live in Rochester. And yeah, he proposed to me there, and it's just such a special place. It's an all-vegan restaurant. The owner is amazing. The food is amazing. Everything about it is amazing, and it's just like, I don't know, I love that place. It's so special to us. So we both got a fern. I got mine a little bit shaded in. Caleb got his just the outline, but they look pretty much the same, and I love it. It means so much to me. So yeah, that is all of my tattoos. I definitely plan on getting more, so maybe in like a year or two I'll film a new tattoo tour and I'll have like a whole sleeve and I'll be looking super cool, but we can only hope. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.